Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia Wiles if you've never been here, if you haven't been here in a while. And I make videos about alopecia, which is an autoimmune disorder that causes my hair to grow irregularly. So what you're seeing right now is a big head of hair and you're like, Olivia, you don't seem to have a problem with hair loss. And from first glance, it would appear that way. So it has been I've been keeping notes, so I'm going to be looking at my little notes. This is actually the third video in a series. So I have had alopecia ever since I was 15. When I was 15, all my hair fell out. I have plenty of videos on that you can go and watch if you're interested. But essentially I had absolutely no hair. And as of, it has been 8 months now, 8 months of regrowth, and this is what we have. So this is video 3. It has been so long. My last update was literally 5 months ago and I don't have any good excuse, just forgetfulness. But I have been really looking forward to making another video and just sharing with all of you what the update has been. So here we are. This is the current update. We'll see if I can get my little around the world going. Okay, so here we have the front, right? Here's the side. So the top. Around the back. And yeah, so some notable updates, which I will talk about more later, is that I have this bald spot forming right here. Let's hope this is in the video. So there's a little baby bald spot right here. So here are just a couple more close-up photos so you can get a better idea of what this looks like. And then I have suspicions that there's a bald spot forming right here because it's just gotten like really thin in this area, but that's the tea. So yeah, last video mid-February, I'm so sorry about that. There is something else that I want to know about that though. I started to make a video in, I'm gonna guess, March. At the end of my second video, I was talking a lot about how like some emotional things I was going through and starting to be like overly analytical about like seeing hairs falling out here and there and stuff. At that point in like March and April, it didn't go away. I was still being super overly analytical and like kind of stressed, and that continued through like February and March of me being just like always looking for it. I was seeing tons of hair everywhere. I mean like hundreds of hair every single day, and it was starting to get a little just worrisome, the beginning of the end, so to say. Like, and for about a week, I would say, I was starting to get genuinely just like stressed and kind of sad about it. Just kind of like replaying a lot of memories from when I lost my hair the first time. I actually, for a little bit there, was thinking I was going to shave my head again because that's just my method. This isn't going to be everyone's method, but for me, if something like this is happening, things going out of control, I just want to do what I can to take control of it. So as my hair was just falling out really rapidly, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. This is starting to like get me emotionally. I obviously decided not to shave it off. So just for a little bit of background, I am living in Bolivia right now. I'm a volunteer at a home for girls who are like displaced and who have like difficult family situations. So they all live here and we live here with them. I'm living here with 2 other volunteers. Hi, Hannah and Grace. They've both been incredibly supportive of the whole journey. And we started to kind of tell the girls, yeah, well, you know, if Olivia cuts her hair again, blah, 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 you know, to try and like get them aware to the fact. It did not go over well. They actually, some of them got a little emotional about it. At the end of the day, I knew it was my decision. It did make me kind of double think it. If I could just try and get my emotions together a little bit, I think if it's just gonna fall out like crazy, let it fall out like crazy. This is the time to experiment and we'll see what happens, and the girls will be happier too. I will finish with the fact that it did stop that whole like falling out hundreds of hair a day. But I still have hair that's falling out, but it's nothing crazy, which I think is normal. Like having a hand, you know, like, I don't know, 20, 30 hairs falling out a day is supposed to be very normal. And that's what has happened to me every day. And clearly it's normal since I still have a head of hair. So yeah. Next, let's see. So I just wanted to kind of comment on the fact that like it has obviously grown a lot in the last 5 months. And it's quite exciting. It's so long and it's so fun to just like have hair. I've been wearing headbands. I can do braids easily now. I have no more brows and eyelashes now. You really can't see. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna upload some photos that are taken like with a camera, so hopefully you can see them better. I definitely don't have like full eyelashes or full brows. Like clearly that is not the case. but I just have more eyebrows and more eyelashes growing than I did before. So yeah, that's how that's going. Oh yeah, okay, so here's an update. So I've been taking a medicine. I want to preface by saying that I started taking this medicine after my hair's already restarted growing. So I have no idea if this is really even helping at all because my hair is already growing before I started this medicine. So I just want to make that abundantly clear. But just want to emphasize, do not take any medical advice from me. Ask your doctor about it because this is not supposed to be used by women, but I'm using it. This is the medicine that I've been taking. I think it's like the first thing that you're going to be recommended if you have alopecia and you go to the doctor. It's going to be like the first thing they tell you. It's minoxidil or Rogaine is like the phrase, or is the like brand name in the US. So it just looks like this. I literally found this here in Bolivia. It's a Costco brand. It's a foam that you put on your head. I'm going to make some right here and put in the little video right here of me applying it while I talk about it for a minute. This fun little fact, you will see on at least the bottle that I have right now, that it says hair regrowth treatment for men, not for use by women. So technically I should not be using this, but I'm using it. I do think that it has made my hair follicles stronger because it was saying that it's not supposed to do anything until 3 months after you start taking it. That 3 months was due in June. By June, I was supposed to start noticing changes and my hair was falling out less around the time of June. So this is one of those things that I know will not work for everybody, but it's been working for me, I think, and I haven't died yet, So recently I feel like my hair has started to fall out a little bit more, but only like for a day, and then for a little bit, like we'll be fine again. And I think that that has to do with the fact that I have some bald spots forming. As I showed in the beginning of this video and my little around the world, I have some hair falling out. Like I showed you earlier, this fun little bald spot, look at that, is completely falling out. And it was not like that before. You can go back to my 1 and 2 videos and see very clearly that that was not the case. So I'm guessing that this like sporadic hair loss that I'm having, sporadic like finding tons of hair, is just like when the follicles in that section are releasing. I don't know, that's what I'm guessing, because there's that there, and then I had a couple girls search my head the other day for more bald spots and they found that one under there. I don't know if I'm showing it right now, but it's there. So I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm at a coffee shop right now editing this video and I just found that bald spot. I'm not sure how long that's been here, but I did just now find it. The last thing that I really wanted to talk about was just to give you some thoughts into, I don't know, how I'm feeling. There's nothing super big to report. I just find it very important to talk about like the emotional side of alopecia as well as the physical side. I've been feeling a tad annoyed lately about my hair growth, not like sad or depressed or anxious, nothing like that, thanks be to God, but just kind of annoyed. I don't understand, why can't you just grow normally? Like if you're growing normal on 90% of my head, why must you dispel here? I just don't understand. And even after 6 years of literally having not a single hair on my body, I still find it annoying. So I find myself like hoping a lot that it doesn't fall out more, which I think is completely normal. But if you can't tell by now, I just don't like thinking about alopecia. I didn't think about it when I was completely bald, like for probably like 4 years, like the first 2 years I was adjusting and all of that. And then after that, I feel like I never thought about it at all and I was perfectly fine with being bald. And I just did not care, did not have a single care in the world. And I miss that. I think it's a pride thing, wanting to just be like perfectly okay with how I am and not wanting to like wish things were different. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm just kind of annoyed. But it's fine. The moment that it turns into like really like sadness and kind of like controlling my thoughts and controlling my emotions and stuff like that, I don't care, it's gone. It's just not worth it. I would just rather be bald than have than be emotionally drained every day. So that's how that goes. Other than that, things are going pretty well. I am really glad that you came to watch this video. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much. I hope that you are well. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.